Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So today's topic is going to be on the misconception or illusion of separation. And that can be from self, next door neighbor, society, what have you. All right, you guys, stay tuned. Let's get into this very interesting topic. All right, guys, let's do it. Let's get into this topic of separation, or the misconception, the illusion, whatever you want to call it. I'm actually pretty excited about this topic, so let's get into it. I gotta make short videos nowadays, so let's get into it. All right, so when you think about society and you think about separation and you say, hey, this guy across the street is different from me, is not the same, look at his skin color, he does not look like me. If that's not separation, or to a certain perspective that's separation, because I'm looking outside of myself and saying, hey, he does not look like me, so he is different. I am separate from that guy. All right. No, I get that. I can really get that. I can see me looking at someone and being like, yo, nah, bro, he's not like me. You know what I'm saying? He's separate. I'm not like him. They're not like me. I'm not like them. I can see that. But when you really take away the duality, you take away the physical appearance, what do you have? Okay? When you take away your five senses, what do you have? I can tell you what you have. You have that divine spark. You have that divine essence within you. You have that divinity. When God said He made everyone in His own image, I would not take that face value. I would simply say to you that look deeper than the physical appearance. When it boils down to it, we all have that same essence. We all have that in His image, divineness, spirit, soul. That in itself supersedes this physical plane, this physical matter, physical whatever, what have you. That in itself supersedes all that. So to say we are separate, not connected based on the physical appearance of that guy, the guy driving the bus, the guy walking his dog, the woman walking her dogs, no. When you think in terms of that, that spiritual sense of, hey, he or she also was made in God's image, or what have you. It just makes sense. All right. Another good way to think on the connectedness of everyone: take the internet, take the World Wide Web. If you look at it from a broad view, everything is connected. You have your little dots here and there to represent like nodes, to represent, I don't know, little connected points, to where it all kind of brings together and branches out again. Think of it World Wide Web. Okay. That's one example of, depending on how you look at it, micro or macrocosm. Macrocosm, space. Take the cosmic web, for example. You have all these galaxies, all these solar systems. You map it out, and you look at it from a wide angle perspective. Everything is connected by a line, by what have you. By that space, everything's connected. Look at your brain. Look at your neurons. Look at your pathways. It's all connected. So to say that we are all separate, no, I can't fathom that. I used to fathom that, but not so much anymore. It just doesn't make sense to me anymore. Your perception. What you give out is what you receive. Once you start thinking that everyone isn't separate and everyone that is connected, you start to realize that, hey, I should be giving out love because I want love in return. I should be giving out respect because I want respect in return. It just makes sense. What you put in is what you get out. Side note, I don't ever really speak on religion, but I feel like I have to. I like to think that with religion, they all have one small truth to them. They're all small pieces to one gigantic puzzle. They're all small streams leading to one gigantic ocean. They all have their small truth. Just because you're taking one path, that does not mean you're separate from someone else. You're all taking your own little footpath, boat, trail, hiking, whatever. You're all taking the same path to the same source. That's my view on that. And one reason why I'm not too big on religion itself, because I believe it opens the door. It leaves that crack open. It leaves the windowsill open just enough for that discrimination to pop on in, and to say, just because you don't believe in what I believe in, I think you're wrong. That doesn't work. That does not work right. That's why I'm not too big on religion, because it keeps that door open. It keeps that windowsill open, just to simply say, just because you don't believe in what I believe in, you're wrong. You don't have that divine spark in you. You're not God-like. But anyway, I had to keep this short. But hey, that's separation for me. The illusion of separation in a nutshell for me. Alright, you guys, like I always say, one love, one light. Be happy, be healthy. Don't settle for anything that is not in your eyes good. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. And I realize that I really just need to confess. So when you hear me on a record, it's the real me. I only do it for the people that can feel me. And if you wanna hate, then go ahead.